Initiating startup sequence.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You are now plugged in.
Hey guys, thank you for tuning in to episode 218 of the Plug and Play Podcast. I'm your host, Zach, and alongside me, as always, is Tim.
Welcome, minions.
Gobble gobble, motherfucker.
That's tomorrow.
That's tomorrow. Tomorrow is Thanksgiving. And...
It's already happened by the time you hear this.
Yeah, that's very true.
I hope you had a very happy Thanksgiving. I hope you ate until you almost threw up. I hope you passed down and watched some sports or
I
whatever
hope you did throw up after you woke back up. And then you drank some more, and then you ate some more, and then you puked again.
I hope you had my Thanksgiving, not Zach's.
Oh, do you want to talk about Thanksgiving soon?
No.
Okay.
No, I don't think I do.
Okay. First half Tasty Treats, guys, is brought to us by The Good Life, which is an awesome TV show. And Good Life Brewing Company. It's the Descender IPA. It is 7% alcohol by volume, and that has a government warning. Descender IPA is a blend of a big, true Northwest IPA mixed with some West Coast style. We balance the bitterness with the aromatic of the hops to make this a downright enjoyable IPA. So, let me cheers you with an empty can, I guess, because I can't get to my beer.
Fail.
Well, hold on, then fuck you. Give me a second.
He's juggling his beer through wires and cables.
Cheers.
Cheers. It's good.
It's a Good Life IPA.
7%.
Yep.
Nice. All right.
So, yeah, that's what we're going to be drinking first half of the show, guys. Tim, you want to talk about what you've been up to this week?
Sure. A lot of theater.
Theater.
My son is in the middle of his run of Lion King Jr. He's a hippo. I've seen 2 out of his 3 performances so far. He's going to have 4 next weekend, and I'm only going to see 1 of those. So the first opening night was kind of rough. There was some pretty funny little incidents, like there's supposed to be a mouse that goes scurrying across the stage, and it didn't. And like
it just laid there dead?
Yeah.
Great.
And there was like a kid who had to move a prop tree around and got lost, and so there's trees like wandering around in the background.
What the hell?
It was funny.
Like, I can't find my way out of here.
Yeah, the second night went a lot better, but they acted their little hearts out. Both performances were great. It was just, you could tell that they were getting into the swing of things with the first one. But yeah, that happens with a lot of productions. The first show is always just getting used to having the whole thing all together, because you practice all the parts, but it's usually the first time that you put it all together. And it was still awesome. And my son's a cute little hippo, and the story's pretty cool.
It's called The Lion King.
Yeah. Do you like that scene where they hunt the antelope?
I do.
That's pretty
Pretty
weird.
cool. They sacrifice a human on stage.
I mean, it's a circle of life, you know. But
it is.
But yeah, seeing a
They
bunch.
have to get a new human every show.
I don't think they actually killed the antelopes.
I think they do.
Okay. Well,
In my head, I believe they do.
in Zach's head, that's what happens. So speaking of sacrificing people on stage, before that, I actually went with my daughter and my friend Megan to see The Thing, a parody adaptation at the Funhouse Lounge, which is the place I've probably talked about before that has a clown room.
Okay, yeah.
And yeah, it's pretty funny. Like, you wouldn't think of that as being because it's a very serious, stark horror film, but especially with like the limited special effects they had, they made some scenes pretty funny.
Huh.
So it worked out pretty well.
The Thing.
The Thing, yes. They did a lot of dark strobes while the thing was emerging. They had an extended sequence where the dog handler was talking to like the whole kennel, and they were talking back to him, which is not at all in the movie. And
What the hell?
yeah, and so like all the actors were
Like, you shut up, Bob. No, you shut up.
all the actors were like holding up little stuffed
Animals?
huskies and like having this conversation.
Oh, nice.
It was funny. And
That's
then-
cool.
Which made it really messed up later when the thing like kills them all.
Aw.
Because that's how the thing is introduced to the camp as a husky from the Finland camp,
Okay.
but he's inside of it. And actually, that was pretty cool too, because an actor was playing him. It's basically an actor with like a. You see those horse head masks?
Mm-hmm.
Imagine that, but a husky mask.
Nice.
So there's a whole scene where the Finland scientists are chasing him, trying to kill him to the Antarctic base where the Americans are, and they blow themselves up, whatever. Well, then, like, for the next half hour or so, the dog is just kind of in the background, just kind of, like, lurking.
Nice.
And it was funny as hell. So anyway, they are going to be doing Die Hard, the musical, later. This,
Is your son auditioning for Die Hard?
No, this is Funhouse Lounge.
Well, you should apply.
Yeah, all the actors are adults. So
He'd be the first child adult.
I know some people like to watch Die Hard as a Christmas movie. So
Why?
I mean, it's theoretically set in Christmas.
Oh,
They're-
never seen it.
I know you don't see movies. We need to actually plan a time to see the movie I want you to see. Like
The Harry Potter movie? Yeah, I'll go with you.
No. John Wick.
Oh, that one.
Yes.
You gotta be like coax me with food on a Friday night. Be like, Zach.
I told you I have heroes.
Zach, there's food over here.
So yeah, that's basically the fun stuff I've done this week. I spent a long time cleaning the house yesterday, but no one really wants to hear that.
Oh, people don't want to hear about cleaning?
No. not so
Well,
much.
then I guess we better cut out what I did this week. No, just kidding.
Oh, that's true. You did, didn't you?
I did. I went with my wife and saw your son, Big Hippo, and it was super cute. And he's in like every single song, so that was awesome.
You know what's funny was when the one scene, or the one time I didn't see it, was when my mom and my brother came up.
Uh-huh.
And my mom asks my wife, "Is he going to be in this last second half?" Because she didn't see him. Like, she just wasn't.
What?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
He was like,
there's a ton of kids on stage, but my mom like totally missed him. And
there's only 2 hippos, though.
I know. She like my wife was face palming. He's like, he was in it. So I think some people were pointing it out the last half of the show.
Okay.
Because you're right, he's in it a lot.
Yeah, he is in a lot, which
Thanks
is
for
awesome.
supporting him, by the way, by coming
yeah.
to see him.
Of course, thank you. It's always fun. We enjoyed Journey. Like, it's like one of our favorite things to go do is like watch.
The kids have a
Journey
lot
theater.
of energy. It's pretty cool.
It was, and this one was very different because it was. I think the max age was like 15.
14, yeah.
14. So, because it was owned by Disney. So, Disney's rules are that nobody over the age of 14 can be in this production because they want to encourage the youth, I believe it was. Was that the reason why?
Yeah, and I don't know if that's universal or just for this one.
It might be just for this one because they did have to get licensing.
But yes, to be licensed to perform Lion King Jr., that is their rule.
Sweet. Other than that, after that, we went out to Fortside Brewing.
Yeah, that was fun.
My wife, you, your kids, your wife, and then your friend Megan.
It's still weird to me that we can bring kids to breweries and tap houses.
I was very uncertain that we could bring them to Fortside. I didn't realize that.
So, little side tech talk. I wasn't sure either. I was
Okay.
like 80% sure. So I looked them up on Google because like sometimes people will ask like one of the
Yeah.
questions about a business. But it says you can ask the business a question, and so I just literally typed in, "Can kids come? And if so, when?" and hit send, along with my cell number. And about 5 to 8 minutes later, I get a text saying, "Yes, children are welcome until we close."
Wow.
Like the business directly texted me.
That's super cool.
It kind of was.
That's really cool.
So yeah.
We had fun there. I always enjoy the atmosphere there. And now they have street tacos, I believe, out front.
They had the Mad Dogs.
Oh, right. Mad Dogs. Right. Northwest Liquid Gold is street tacos. And remember how I was telling you, like, Northwest Liquid Gold doesn't have, like, the cheese for their pretzels. They just got Cheese Monday.
Nice.
So, and they also close at 10. So, my wife and I did not get to go out there.
No.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
And it sucked. But that's all right. And then 2 weeks ago, I forgot to mention this last week, my next door neighbor gave us like a 10-year-old aged beer.
Mm-hmm.
And
Big beer.
big giant beer, like think like giant wine bottle. And so we cracked that on guys' night. And it was completely basically uncarbonated. I cracked it here at the house and poured myself and my neighbor a little bit, just a sip on, and then went over and had it with him just because he aged it for so long and gave it to me for free. And it was okay the first pour, but it was definitely a sneaker. Like, it didn't taste like alcohol, and then it just kind of like slowly crept up on you.
So it'll get you drunk. So what did it taste like? I mean,
So it was like kind of sweet, a little bit sweet, not a little bit of bourbon,
Huh.
A little bit of bourbon aftertaste on it. It was more of like a red beer.
It was just aged in the bottle, right? Not in oak casks or anything.
It was aged in oak bourbon barrels.
Oh, okay. That's why it tasted like that.
Yeah, and then it was also aged in the wine cellar.
Okay.
In the bottle.
Okay.
And so it was actually made by a brewery that's still in business in California. I can't remember what the name of it is right this second. But it was made for the 10-year anniversary of Dukes of Bourbon, which is out of California, and they're a bourbon company. So they did a collab between the two of them more than 10 years ago.
So it's probably a super rare bottle that you cracked.
So yeah, after I cracked it and I brought it over there, the guys were like, dude, you could probably sell this for like thousands of dollars. So I still have the bottle, because apparently like just empty bottles of this are super rare and expensive, and we can't find it anywhere online.
Mm-hmm.
And they've been searching for like 2 weeks now. They still can't find it. The last line of knowledge here is to actually call Dukes of Bourbon themselves. But there was only 100 and some odd bottles made, and I guarantee you this is the last one that's been opened.
Probably.
So, and I was surprised, not very much rust on the inside of the cap.
That's good.
So, but it was tasty.
And it's been 2 weeks and you didn't die, so that's good.
Exactly. I mean, I probably have like hepatitis now, but you live, you learn, or you don't.
All right. Now that I ragged on cleaning, tell me about cleaning your car.
Okay, so my car, when I got back from Vegas, smelled like I murdered a hooker and then stuffed her in my trunk and left her there while I went to Vegas.
Well,
I mean, no comment. But I had to get that out of there. So I bought a steam cleaner, because Black Friday apparently is all fucking November nowadays. And so...
I got so many emails because I'm an elite club member or whatever the heck
Yeah.
that means. And there's like, you got early access, but they listed like no specials. I'm
Yep.
like, early access to what? Like, I'm not going to browse your whole damn website looking for a deal.
Exactly.
It's just dumb.
So,
I think you mentioned your steam cleaner on...
last week, maybe?
Yeah, so you actually got to use it.
Yeah, so my buddy DJ okayed it, and I just got it in, and I actually got to use it this weekend. So I steam cleaned both my wife's car and my car, and let me tell you, I've never seen water so dark in my life, like dirt.
So it works for upholstery, obviously. Would it work for carpet?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's an actual carpet steam cleaner with an upholstery
Does it-
addition.
Does it use anything besides water or the consumables, or you could just steam your heart away?
You could just do water. I did put a cleaning agent in it.
So, like, before we cut down our cherry tree, we tracked in a ton of cherry juice and basically ruined our stairs. And
Yeah.
our downstairs
This
carpet.
could probably possibly
wondering.
take it out.
I'm wondering.
We could try it if you want.
Maybe.
So did that in my car. Slowly got smelling better as I was doing it,
Even with all that dirty water?
even with all that dirty water. The funny thing is, my wife's interior is all like cream, and hers was black too. When it came out, I was like, "How the fuck is that cream?"
I don't know.
So
That's
where the
disturbing.
fuck does this dirt come from?
I don't know.
Anyways, but as I was cleaning the cars, then I decided, fuck it, I'm gonna clean the inside of the car. So then I like detailed the inside of the cars, and then I was washing them, and my wife like came out of the garage and she's like, "I found the smell in your car," and I was
Uh-oh.
like, "Uh-oh." My son dumped a whole entire cup of milk in his car seat,
Oh, no.
and 3 weeks later, it was still sloshing around in this hidden compartment
Gross.
in underneath. So like his car seat
Gross.
turns into a booster seat, so the back comes off. If you don't know what that means, and underneath where his butt sits, there's like a compartment that you can put a like the locking agent that holds the back onto the actual booster seat. So there's this compartment, and she opened it up to clean it because it was all like crusty around the outside of it, and there was still like curdled, sloshing milk inside there.
That's awesome.
So that's where the smell came from. So I spent literally all of Sunday, like 13 hours on Sunday, cleaning and detailing cars for a fucking sloshing goddamn car seat. I mean, my car's clean, which is cool.
Your son is like, ha ha ha, my plan is
Yeah,
complete.
he's like, bah, I got mom all to myself on Sunday finally. Bah, ha, ha. Fucking dick.
He's your son.
Yeah. So that's what I did this week. You want to talk some news?
Yeah, let's see some news.
You want to tell me about the fallout of Fallout 76?
Yeah, there's a bunch of news stories. I didn't really put a link to them. I'm not going to read you a news article.
I will say the
first-
guys I know that love Skyrim are fucking loving this game.
See, I hear that anecdotally. I hear people I follow on various platforms saying they're enjoying it a lot. I have yet to read a positive review of it.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah.
Like every review I read, it's negative. They say it's empty. They say the fact that there's no NPCs in the world makes it just feel like a hollow experience. That like
You would have thought with them doing ESO that this would have been more thought out. Just saying.
But even beyond that, beyond the negative reviews, like I keep seeing stories pop up that are hilarious to me. Like the players like triggered 3 nukes at the same time and it's shot down a server, which is hilarious to me. There's this.
Hey guys. All right, we're gonna shoot nukes off in 3, 2. Fuck you, Jerry. 3, 2,
Yeah, how many
1. Everybody disconnected.
I mean, that's sort of accurate, I guess. Like the
Yeah.
whole world goes away. And then there's this glitch. I mean, these games always have glitches.
Oh, yeah.
But this one was cracking me up because they're the images. So some people are experiencing like
Stretching glitch.
no, the invisible power armor.
Oh, I haven't seen that one.
So yeah, you know the power armor is really big. But imagine if it was invisible, but the character model's underneath. Like people have like really long arms. And
Oh,
like,
weird.
yeah, they look super weird, and they're
That's strange.
So there's like these really creepy long armed people in their underwear.
So those are also like enemies out in the wild, right?
Power armor, and I think it only happens to the players.
Okay, because I have seen like glitches where like people have killed like random creatures out in the world, and they're all stretched to hell.
I mean that kind of stuff happens.
One guy was like, I saw a guy from like half a map away, and his neck was like 3 feet tall, and his head was like dangling above the trees. And the other, like a few days later, like a guy took a photo of this like creature he killed, and his neck was like literally like a street length with a giant head at the end of it. And like one guy was like, "That's the fucking creature I saw running around a few days ago."
I mean, that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
I mean, open world games always have glitches like that. I've seen them for Red Dead 2, like where this guy like gets shot off his horse and then he's like spinning on the ground.
Oh, weird! I haven't seen any of this shit in Red Dead yet.
Well, I've just seen videos.
Weird.
But the last like Fallout thing I'll mention is the update they just had.
Yeah.
So the game's like 51, 52 gigs or whatever.
This is a good sized game.
You should be reading the game review.
God damn, I know, right?
Let's skip the game releases.
No.
That's my favorite.
No,
I love that.
No.
Okay, anyway, so 51.
Jesus
Your son is like
Christ.
making some noise. So 51 gigs is the game, roughly, something like that. They had an update of 47 gigs, like basically the whole game.
They're like, hey, we really fucked up.
I mean, that's a huge.
This is
update.
a new Elder Scrolls game.
So
We're just
imagine-
gonna patch over top.
Imagine if you had that one glitch one time where if you push the button, your whole
Oh shit!
game got erased.
90 some gigs. Here we go.
And then again, you had to do this update. I don't know.
Oh my god.
So anyway, all the stuff I'm reading does not make me want to play this game anytime soon. Maybe they'll put some more content into it, and a year from now it'll be cool. But as much open world hesitation as I have, this one is making me just give it a hard pass. Personally,
It sounds
If
terrible.
if you're having a great time with Fallout 76, I'm sincerely happy for you.
It sounds terrible.
So tomorrow is Thanksgiving for
Black
us,
Friday.
and then there's Black Friday. So by the time you're hearing this, Black Friday will have been yesterday, I believe. But a lot of these deals go through the whole weekend and on into
Next month.
Cyber. Yeah, I know they used to say Cyber Monday, but Zach's right. It's literally like 2 weeks now.
Yeah.
And side note, by the way, GameStop is fucking opening at 3 o'clock on Thanksgiving.
Wow.
Fuck them.
Wow.
There is no video game I need to. Like,
Nope. I mean, if Red Dead was dropping on Thanksgiving Day, I'd probably be there.
No, like
I
literally
would.
no.
Yeah, no, I would. Because fuck family.
You'd
Go
sell-
play Red Dead.
Sell your soul for that.
Yes.
Well, you're wrong. I mean, you have the right to do that, but you're wrong.
I mean, I am wrong, yes.
Anyway, I didn't mean to go on that tangent. There's going to be some great gaming deals. Some have already started.
Starlink's already gone.
That was on Amazon.
That was a one-day deal. Did you get it?
No.
Neither did I.
But GameStop at 3 p.m. on Thursday will have it for $35 off, which is, I think, $5 more than the Amazon deal. So $45, I think.
So I buy it off their website?
See, that's the one thing. If you're going to buy anything from GameStop, don't go to the store and harass the poor, underpaid, overworked employees. Just order it online and have some...
I just want it just for the fucking X-Wing. I'll give you the game.
Not the X-Wing.
Or whatever the fuck it is. The
Star Fox, R-Wing.
Yeah, R-Wing. I've been drinking for a while now.
Well, that's great.
Yep.
You did that last week and things did not go well toward
It went amazing.
No, it didn't. You pissed me off.
It went amazing.
No. All right.
Fuck Nazis.
Pour my beer.
No. Yeah, pour your beer in my beer.
No, other way right.
No.
Okay, what was I talking about? Oh, yes. Starlink. We talked about that.
R-Wings.
Yes.
Barrel roll.
PlayStation VR. If you were...
Save me, Star Fox. Fox, save me.
I tried to talk about some PlayStation VR games last week, but Zach was being a dick. I'll try again this week.
All right.
But just... let me say now that there is actually a reason to have a PlayStation VR. There's actually some good games that you can't...
You found the reason.
I found the 3 reasons.
3? Holy shit.
There's at least 3 good games right now.
Okay.
That can't really be experienced the same way on other platforms. So yeah, those have been...
They're not on Oculus?
No.
Oh, wow. Okay, then yes.
There's exclusives.
All right, cool.
$200 for the system, and in some cases even like a game, like one of the ones I like Astrobot. That's a good deal. That's $100 off.
Damn.
It's been popping up and down on Best Buy and Amazon. And the last deal I'll mention that's pretty universal of GameStop, Amazon, Best Buy, and even PlayStation directly. You can get a year of PlayStation Plus for $40. That's $20 off.
Damn. That's a really good deal.
That's a very significant savings.
Is that $39.99 or
whatever? I don't care about the penny. I don't.
No, like, am I saying is it $49.99?
No, it's
okay.
40.
Okay, sweet.
Instead of 60.
Cool.
I've been bringing up some of the games that have come up last year on PlayStation Plus, and you easily would have got your $40 worth.
Easily.
Like Yakuza and Bulletstorm, all these pretty cool games. It'll be interesting to see next year after they don't support Vita, like if they'll just drop the number of games. But even if it was just the PlayStation 4 games,
that is 2019 when they drop it, right?
That's next year.
That's what I mean though. Like it's
Yes.
not 2020 or anything.
They're gonna just not have Vita games as part of Plus anymore.
Gotcha.
But like I said, good value. If you've been thinking about it, or if you're playing any kind of online game other than Fortnite, there's some weird exclusions. Like some you can play online without PlayStation Plus.
Yeah, like Fortnite.
Yeah, the one that everybody plays.
Yeah.
So whatever. But if you're playing games online, you definitely need it. And even if you don't, I think it's a good value. And definitely paying $20 less is
Dude, for
idea.
Yakuza, I would have paid for it just for Yakuza.
Well, $40 next week. So check it out. Like I said, you can buy direct from PlayStation. You can buy from GameStop.
Yeah, that's cool.
Amazon, whatever. So yeah, let's move on to a weird tech talk. I think I don't know. It is what it is.
Okay.
I'm everywhere.
Tim, what do you got in Tech Talk?
So it's not something new. I've talked about my Sony Smartwatch 3. It served me really well. I would guess 3, maybe 4 years.
Yeah, is it broken?
I think it might be dying.
Oh, you should get the one I have.
That's what I was going to ask you. So it works. It's on right now, but I've had this for a week now.
What?
The little cloud with the arrow through it. It's not connecting to my phone,
Wait, why?
which makes it
Did you do a factory reset on it?
not yet.
You should do that.
Okay. But it also has been doing some other weird things, like it was at 99% battery for a day. That's not possible.
But it didn't die?
No. I didn't let it. I charged it again at the end of the night.
Oh.
And another time I pulled it off the charger and it went from 100% to 4% in 45 minutes.
Did it die?
No. It stayed at 4%.
What the fuck?
I don't know. But I just feel like it's sending...
It's on its last leg.
I feel like it's sending out signals like, hey, I'm trying really hard, Tim, but I need to go.
You should get the Samsung. I think what the hell is the model of mine?
I don't know.
The Gear S3, I want to say it is.
Have you had any issues with it?
No.
Charging, everything's fine?
No, yeah, it's all amazing.
Okay, cool. There's another model I've been looking at that's It's actually stepped down in some ways, but it uses Paperwhite technology for the screen.
Oh, so it lasts for fucking ever. Is that what?
Like a month almost.
Yeah. What
So
model? Or what brand is that? That is the. Oh shit.
It's also really cheap. It's like $80.
Yeah, that's the.
I'm curious about it.
What the fuck brand
I don't
is
remember it. It's saved on my Amazon wish list. So it doesn't have some of the features that I've come to like, where you talk to it in a text. You only get notifications. You can't really send stuff back out.
that? Yeah.
So that would be kind of a bummer. But I don't know, for the price and the fact that I could wear it forever, it's tempting to me in that regard.
Yeah, but I mean, you're not wearing it while you sleep, so what's really the issue with just charging it while you sleep?
That's a fair point. So I'll probably be looking, like you said, just because I haven't seen any other smartwatches kind of stand out other than the Samsung.
I really, really enjoy my Samsung.
With all the innovations Apple Watch gets, I kind of feel a little annoyed at the Android market for that area. But
Yeah, that kind of does suck, doesn't it?
like, why doesn't Google have their own watch? They've got the
that'd be
Pixel,
so cool.
like a Pixel Watch.
I want the Pixel Watch.
Yes, we're making up products that we want. So maybe I should wait.
Google, get on it.
I should wait.
I'm going to tweet at Google. Where the fuck is my Pixel Watch?
That should be the name of this episode. Pixel Watch announcement.
Pixel Watch announcement.
You heard it here first. And we'll come up with some other fresh bullshit right after this break.
He's recording a podcast.
No. That's a fun break.
Yeah.
He was recording a podcast, apparently. He was yelling at the microphones. Is this something you can play with?
And we are back. Del La Citra. It's actually De La Citra. By Trapdoor Brewing Single Hop IPA. Hailing from the great state of Vancouver, Washington, which is also a state, by the way.
It's a city.
City-state, yes. Off of the Fourth Plane and, what road is that? Is that Mill Plane? No, that's Fourth Plane.
No, Trapdoor is on Main Street.
That's right, Main Street and Fourth Plane.
Yeah, no, well, okay. It's close to 4th, whatever. No one cares.
Malts, 2-row, Pilsner, wheat, flaked oats, hops, all Citra, all the time. Keep cold, drink fresh, don't be responsible. 6.6 alcohol by volume, 1 pint. Brewed and canned by Trapdoor Brewing, Vancouver, Washington. TrapdoorBrewing.com!
Nice. I am enjoying the Fort George 3-Way IPA. It's a collaboration between Holy Mountain, Modern Times, and Fort George.
Is that like 2 girls, 1 cup?
No. Not at all.
2 girls, 1 beer?
No. It's 7.2, and it's delicious.
It is very delicious. I love that one.
Yeah.
Alright, hey, cheers! What the fuck?
I'm trying. This is awkward. I need a cup holder or something.
Scooby-Doo-wap-pa-pa!
All right, you ready to kick it? You aren't ready to kick it, are you?
Let's kick it. This week on Kickstarter, guys, we're coming in hot and heavy with technology.
Okay.
Make your own phone.
You make your own phone.
You make your own phone. You call people. You play games. It's called MakerPhone, an educational DIY mobile phone maker. Here we go.
Mobile phones. Mobile phones are revolutionary. They've changed and shaped the life of a modern man like nothing else. Still, little does an average person know what's inside this magical device.
Battery.
Oh hi, my name's Albert. I'm 20, and
Albert.
a year and a half ago, I
Einstein.
launched a Kickstarter campaign for Maker Bueno, an educational gaming device. Thanks to your amazing help, we produced thousands of Maker Buenos and turned our passion and hobbies into something more. After collecting feedback from hundreds of Maker Bueno supporters, we've come up with something completely new. Meet Makerphone. Makerphone is a fully functional mobile phone. You can make calls, text your mom, or even play Nickelback. Look at this Makerphone. It's a DIY mobile phone. It even runs apps and plays games. But the main point is that it comes in a box full of electronic components. Kind of like IKEA furniture.
We didn't want to
just
put
a
it
bit more
together so
fun.
you can put
You
it
sit
together.
down, follow the guides and
Exactly.
tutorials on our webpage,
Oh,
you learn
shit.
about
Even a
resistors,
soldering
chips,
iron?
and computers. You get to code cool games and apps in Arduino, Python, or Scratch and share them with the community, as well as download creations others have made. At the end of the day, you realize that you built your very own mobile phone. You've become a creator. Being a creator means making something with your own hands. And thanks to that, you've learned a new type of skill. A skill that's going to stick with you for the rest of your life. It's a remarkable age that we're living in. With every information you think of a few taps away, electronics have never been more accessible and fun. Obviously, Makerphone is not as sophisticated nor as smart as your smartphone, but that's not the point of this device. With Makerphone, we want to take education to a new level. We want to turn consumers into creators and show people that every electronic device that surrounds you, like your mobile phone or a computer, doesn't have to be built by robots or lizard people from Silicon Valley.
But robots build it better.
We want to show you that they were made by people, real people, just like you.
No, I'm
and
pretty
that
sure
you can make easily
lizards-
something like that yourself. We worked hard on developing Makerphone's hardware and software, sourcing components, and preparing a production plan for a year now. But most importantly, we assembled a team of talented and hard-working young people that are going to make this happen. We need your help to fine-tune it, create educational material and tutorials, and mass-produce the device. And we think that together we can make something really significant for current and future generations. We can turn consumers into creators.
So the phone has a screen that looks like a Game Boy.
Yeah. So I was actually thinking, like, this would be perfect for your son. He can't do shit on it besides make his own games and call people and text.
All of those statements are true.
Yep. Makerphone is an educational DIY. And actually, on top of that, if he can't make the phone, he can't get the phone. So if he can't follow instructions and do this and learn a new skill, then he's fucked. He has no phone.
I mean, okay.
But then you're also fucked because you paid for the Makerphone.
Right.
And, yeah.
Soldering irons are hard. That's all I'm going to say.
They're not difficult.
Yes, they are.
No, don't be a noob. You're fine. Educational DIY mobile phone designed to bring electronics and programming to the crowd in a fun and interesting way. Hailing out of Croatia, excuse me, 20 hours ago, they're looking for $15,000 US. They're currently at $308,910 US with 2,058 backers. Give us some love. $5. Coffee, of course. Microphone early bird. There's one left at this price. $89.
All right.
After that, it goes up to $94. And the big granddaddy of them all, $4,399 US. Gotta get them all. 4G edition. 30 Makerphone 4G DIY phone kits. Extra button caps in various colors of your choice. Extra casings in various colors of your choice. Spare components for workshop organization. Printable worksheets. Educational material in a workshop plan. Linen backpack with a pretty Makerphone logo. Eco-friendly. Being delivered in May of 2019. That's the Makerphone, ladies and gentlemen. Make your phone.
Okay. Zach, what do I have a weird fetish about?
Tentacle porn?
No.
Oh, that's cute.
Give up.
John Wick porn?
No. It's not a porn thing.
I have
I just
no
like
idea.
bags. I like bags.
Oh, you do love bags.
So
You have bag porn all over your place.
So I want a sling bag. That's the latest thing in bags. A sling bag goes across your chest, and the actual bag is on your back. But then with a tug, you can tug it around so the bag is in front of you.
This has been around for forever.
Yes and no. It's really coming back right now, and there's a lot of them being made. So there's actually one I skipped on Kickstarter that I sort of liked. This one would be kind of cool for our tech on the go, like at PAX.
Okay.
Go ahead and play the video. I don't know if there's audio though, like as far as like verbal audio. There's all sorts of slick graphics of this bag rotating in 360 degrees. It's unzipping. All sorts of yeah, that's my pants, not the. So they're putting a drone in different compartments, zipping it up. I like the fact that the top opens completely. You can see everything in the bag, and like you can totally customize the different compartments inside.
Waterproof.
It fits a ton of crap. Photography. Got a camera and a light and a bunch of stuff. Gamer. Switch. It's got the controller. It's got a bunch of stuff. So it's very modular. Like you can move around the compartments, and it's got a pretty big, massive central compartment.
Oh shit! And you can roll it up into a
And when
ball.
when it's not being used, you can condense it to something smaller. So now I'm gonna show you on the. It's about the size of a backpack, but again, it's like kind of across your back. There's a pocket in the front. You can swing to the front for easy access, whatever you want. So it's a little bigger than most sling bags, but it holds a lot of stuff. And I really like the fact that the compartments are modular and like customizable.
Okay.
So this is out of Artesia, California. They're looking for $5,000, which is pretty low. They wanted to make sure they were backed. They've got $69,028 so far with 11 days to go. Super early bird's gone. The early bird is $89, which is not that bad for a tech bag. It's a little high for a sling.
Can we go up to the 149?
149 is early bird times 2. 19 left of 59.
I mean, I kind of want this for PAX almost.
I mean, yeah, like if I get my camera and our microphones and stuff, like it's definitely, there's a use case for that. I don't know how, like other situations, if I would use this much. Like I think I want a more compact sling bag for like work or whatever.
Yeah, maybe.
But it's nice. If you're a photographer, for sure, I would say look at this. That if you were, I don't know, bringing your Switch with some extra Joy-Cons to like a gaming party for like Mario Party, this would be cool. I could think of some other uses for it. I don't know if this would be my daily carry bag, but it's a cool bag.
It's a very cool bag.
I like I said, the part that appeals to me is that it has a huge, the main compartment opens up from the top, like, and you can also open it from the side. I don't know if you saw that.
Yeah.
So it opens two different ways. So if it's on your body, you can open it from the side and have some limited access. Or if it's like flat on a table, whatever, you could open up the huge compartment and see everything laid out.
I would assume you could even open the top compartment even on the side, but it's just quicker or on the top. I would assume it's just quicker with the side grab.
So it's really good design. If that's
It
something,
looks like good material.
yeah, it looks like they're talking about waterproof zipper. It looks very sturdy, and I don't know, it's cool. It's a good looking bag. That again is the Decode on Kickstarter with 11 days to go. So what's your next one?
Well, just talk about some stretch goals on that.
Okay.
Fidlock magnetic V buckle has been unlocked.
Mm-hmm. Now Zach's getting into this.
I'm kind of getting into this.
So 149 right now. We could get one each for 75 plus shipping.
Exactly.
That's not bad.
It's not bad at all. I'm trying to see. Is that the only stretch goal they had? Wow, that's kind of. Somebody else here?
By the way, one of
Dual storage chambers, by the way.
okay.
So there's 2 storage chambers on it.
So the side one was not the same. It's a different one.
No, the side one's the main compartment. There's also one behind the main compartment
Ooh,
that's for like laptops and stuff.
Or a Switch,
Or Switch.
iPad.
Yeah, dedicated 13-inch laptop compartment, and then they also have the SR.
It's really big for a
SLR
sling bag.
storage.
Like most sling bags are a lot narrower.
They also have a convenient card pocket in the front,
Mm-hmm.
built-in sternum strap. It's a YKK waterproof zipper and YKK RC zipper, water repellent, eco polyester outing, waterproof coated polyester, mirror grade plated hardware, dew point Hypalon zipper pull. I'm trying to find the other back stretch goals, but I'm not seeing. My son's screaming down there for some reason. I don't know. Anyways, that's really cool, man.
Yeah.
All right, my last one for this week, guys. Big Trouble with Simple Machines, Science Ninja Comics.
Teaching kids science is tough, but we can make it fun and easy with Big Trouble with Simple Machines, a full-length graphic novel that
That guy looks
explains
like
the
your brother
physics of
Brian
work,
almost.
force, and all 6 simple
Yeah,
machines.
his forehead is
The
similar.
problem with physics textbooks is that they look like physics textbooks. But Big Trouble with Simple Machines teaches physical science with action-packed puzzles and a candy-colored universe. I love
There's
using
kitty
my
cats.
comics and games to spark an interest in science. I'm an engineer, but science was my least favorite subject in school. I liked history and English that had
Me
strong
too.
story elements like the comics and cartoons I read and drew at the time. That's why Big Trouble with Simple Machines teaches through story. Each chapter presents a different physics problem the characters can only overcome by correctly applying a unique simple machine. And these are bold characters with strengths and struggles in a world readers will want to live in, like my favorite comics and cartoons, like Dragon Ball, My Hero Academia, and Steven Universe. And after wedging, ramping, and wheeling through this epic scientific treasure hunt, readers can reinforce what they've learned with an appendix of easy-to-replicate experiments.
That's cool.
8 middle and high school science teachers helped edit this book to make sure it's great for students, kids, or anyone who wants to learn. The book's done. 120 full-color pages. I need your help to print the book and spread the word. This will be so much more fun than a typical science text. Let's get into some Big Trouble with Simple Machines.
Cool.
Teaching.
So it's all done, and you should help with the printing costs.
Exactly. So hailing out of Chicago, Illinois, it's a graphic novel, ladies and gentlemen. Big Trouble with Simple Machines, Science Ninja Comics, looking for $12,000 US. Currently at $12,259 was 7 days ago.
Just got back.
215 backers. $1 gets you chipping in. $10 gets you a digital PDF.
I'd want a physical one on this one.
$20.
Nice.
And big daddy of them all is the Classroom Set. 20 copies for $200. So you don't really get a discount.
Yeah, you do.
Oh wait, yeah, it's half off.
It's
Huh?
half.
Oh yeah, there's one backer at that. So one teacher backed this thing.
Somebody's got a cool teacher.
Somebody's got a really cool teacher. Science Ninja super fan, which
That's a cool
for
one.
$100, you'll get a copy of the book,
Mm-hmm.
the T-shirt, and I'll draw you an 8x10 black and white sketch of your favorite science ninja or character of your choosing.
Tesla.
There's 7 backers at that.
Cool.
So, what's your last one, Tim?
It's called Lore Finder, a cosmic horror Metrovania.
So, Zero Suit Samus, what we're talking about here?
No, it's more like Cthulhu,
Okay.
but kind of.
Should I go ahead
Yeah,
and
go ahead
roll
and play it. I don't remember if there's audio or not. There's definitely audio, but so it's got kind of an 8-bit aesthetic. You have a gun, and there's like
Boo
these,
boo, motherfucker, boo boo!
um,
Oh, there's an eyeball with wings.
yeah, the monsters are all kind of creepy, ghouly, like tentacly looking,
Nice.
scary. So I'm going to read the campaign, I guess, since there's no audio.
Well, I'm just gonna keep rolling this in the background for you.
Yeah. Become Casey Morgan, a paranormal investigator, and search for New England mansion for your missing father. Battle the forces of corruption infesting the mansion, armed only with your
They
wits.
just like puked something out of their mouth.
Armed only with your wits and a .38 revolver, and gather scrolls of forbidden lore. But the more you discover, the more warped and twisted the world and you become. Uncover the story of Lorefinder, a 2D Metrovania modern queer reimagining of the cosmic horror genre. Coming to a PC near you. So there is a demo of this game.
Available right now?
Yep.
Nice.
There's one that plays on the web, but I think that one only plays with the arrow keys, which I hate. So I downloaded the demo and played with the joystick.
So is this on Steam?
Yeah, it'll be on
Okay.
Steam. And so they're looking for 10 grand. They got 23 days to go with $8,770. If you're interested, you can get your name in the credits for $2. The digital early bird is all gone. They only had let's see how many of those. 200. Those are gone. You can now get a digital copy for $10 with
Nice.
69 backers. That's right.
69.
Yeah. December 2019. So looking for like a year from now. You can get the original soundtrack with a beta for 15. Moving on up to the top tier. Number 1 fan, $2,500. Digital copy times 2. Unique boxed copy, DRM free. You get your own portrait inside the mansion.
Okay.
An in-game library book.
Okay.
A Beholder iBat plushie. A custom Perler bead sprite. A thank you card signed by the devs. A laminated member card. A lanyard badge. A signed print. Original original sound.
That's some real shit.
Original soundtrack, beta testing, digital art book, digital print, mid-boss Steam key, Ultra Hat Dimension Steam key, Earth Tongue Steam key, and backer name in the credits. And yeah.
It's a lot of Steam keys, man.
So what's funny is there's the next level below that is the Patron of the Arts with $1,000. Comes with a lot of that stuff. There's one backer at that level.
Oh.
Which is always interesting to me when those.
Somebody's mom backed this.
I hope they wanted a bat plushie. So that's Lore Finder. It's one of those things where you should probably look at it to see what it looks like. But imagine like a Metroidvania, but with guns and tentacle monsters and stuff.
Sweet. Can we crash into games we've been playing?
Yes.
All right.
Let's crash into Crashlands.
Yes.
This is a game you talked about probably a year and a half ago.
Or more.
You
Yeah.
played it on your phone, and you said it was
I interviewed. Sorry, I actually interviewed Butterscotch Shenanigans 2 years ago at PAX Note. So
Do you have audio of that?
somewhere,
Okay.
if I have it, I'll drop it in here.
If not, there'll be some awkward silence right now.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure if I still have it,
Okay.
but if we did, we just listened to it.
So, you graciously got me a code for this.
Yeah.
And, my son was bored and wanted something to play.
Does he actually like it?
He does.
That's awesome.
He really
I
does.
thought he would. I enjoy this game a lot.
What's cool is with the Switch version, they introduced co-op.
Is it only on Switch?
I believe they're rolling out to the other versions, but they brought it on board for the Switch version.
I'm just wondering if I could play on mobile and you guys play on the Switch. How many co-ops? 2?
Just one. I mean, there's 2 players.
Yeah.
So there's like this robot that follows you around called Juicebox.
Yeah, Juicebox.
Well, Juicebox becomes playable.
Oh, nice. That's cool.
And he's like, sometimes when there's a support character, it's like totally limited what they can do. But Juicebox can actually do a lot.
Yeah.
Normally, I would have my son play the support character, but he grabbed the first controller, and I'm just kind of letting him go with it. And
Yeah?
I'm playing the support character. So Juicebox can zap enemies, and he basically gets the modifiers of whatever the main character's current weapon is,
Yeah.
as far as the stats. But instead of a direct hit, it's like a sort of long-distance zap.
Sweet.
You also have special powers, including one that speeds up the main character for a short period of time. You have a healing power, and there's one other. Oh, you can like
Teleport, right?
nope. You can like unleash this barrage of like laser blasts. Now, all of these things cost energy, and getting hit will also decrease your energy of Juicebox. But Juicebox can't really die; he can be stunned for a while.
Yep.
The main character can die. So one of the things we did was when you die, you lose a bunch of your stuff. So you want to go back and collect all your stuff that you lost. Because I didn't really talk what this game is about. You crash land on a planet and you are trying to rebuild your stuff. And it's sort of I guess, Minecraft, sort of.
Sort of.
A lot faster, though. Like, you collect resources a lot faster.
It's not so 8-bitty. It's more pixel art.
It looks more like Stardew Valley, but it doesn't have the day-night cycle.
Yeah.
And it's faster than Stardew
And
Valley.
it's way bigger map.
Cool.
Sorry.
So that's the music from it. So yeah, it's got a really good feedback loop of it. You unlock a ton of blueprints, and like the inventory system is amazing. Like, you don't have to worry about your inventory. It
Yep.
takes care of all that crap for you. I love that.
Do you guys have these characters that follow you?
We just unlocked our first one. So initially you can't, like, you don't even have a weapon. Like,
Yeah, you got to get everything.
we just got a weapon that was able to kill the first monster that's around us. I can't remember what it's called. And then we got an egg, and we were able to hatch one of those. So now that's following us around.
Where the hell is it? This guy?
No,
The rock jumper guy?
no, it's way back.
Wait,
You got way more stuff than we do.
what? That's the dude like originally followed you around. Oh, you know what? I leveled him up.
Okay.
It's just a little gray guy that jumps around behind you, stomping stuff,
Yeah.
or the jelly guy.
Not the jelly guy.
Okay.
So, yeah, you're always unlocking new schematics, and then it's really easy to.
So fun.
It's really easy to say, okay, I want this, and it'll tell you what resources you need. You go out and get them. There's a teleport feature, so if you're like way far away from home base, you can boom right back to it. Like, crafting is just easy. Inventory is easy, and then one of the coolest features I think is my son plays on his iPad a lot, and if I was to buy the $7 version on iPad,
Do it.
because of the wow, that map is huge. We've only locked a tiny bit of that.
Yeah.
Like, we could play together, and then he could upload the save to the server, the Butterscotch server,
Yeah.
because we have an account now, and then he could download it on his iPad with the same account.
And it syncs.
Yes. True cross-platform play.
True. Yeah.
I want to see more games do this. It's really cool.
I have it on PC.
Yeah, it would all sync across, and that's really neat.
Yeah.
I love what they've done with inventory. I love the feedback loop of.
So there's a really cool thing on PC also that I don't think is out to the public yet, but it's basically Crashlands Builder.
Okay.
So you can go and make your own worlds and like make your own quest lines and then send it out to the community.
Okay.
And that's really cool.
I don't know if that's available on the Switch version, but yeah, it's a great little game. I think it's like 15 or 20 on Switch. Like
I
said,
picked it up for like $3.99 on the phone.
yeah, the mobile version is cheaper. It's currently $8 on Google Play and iPhone.
Okay, maybe I paid $8 for it. I don't remember. I bought it years ago.
It was $5 at one point. So
Maybe I bought it then.
a game that's good enough to go up in price, that should tell you how much of
Yeah.
a good game this is.
It's really
So thank you
really
very much
good.
for that. And Tony, I'm sorry.
His problem.
So I played Life is Strange 2, Episode 1.
Episode 1.
I actually played to this point already, but then my daughter learned that I had played without her. She got mad at me, so
Oh
I
shit!
had to play it over. And the first
She like, beat your ass and
no, she just yelled at me and pouted and did that girl's teenager thing.
oh, I hate that.
So we've been playing again, and I made some slightly different choices. So it's a totally different set of characters. It's a brother and his little brother and their dad. Something really bad happens early on, and the two brothers have to basically go on a cross-country journey to escape the situation that happened. And there's definitely 3 parts just to this first episode. There's like the whole home life, and then the bad event, and then there's like this event where they're on the road and going to this park and camping. And then the third part, which we haven't played yet, we're about to go to a gas station for supplies, and I think things will get dicey.
Dun dun dun.
So the characters are Hispanic, and this game is set in 2016. And
It's gonna be rough for him.
there's definitely some racial tension, like that. There's a kind of a jerk white neighbor that's like yelling stuff, and yeah, it's interesting how that little aspect plays into it. Looking forward to finishing that third part of the first episode, and I'm not sure when the next episode comes out, but I'm gonna play that with my daughter. Party Hard Switch come out this week. Tiny Build hooked me up the code. I've played the
Did
first.
they really?
Yeah.
Fuck.
So I need to make a video at least to thank them and put it out there. If you have a Switch, you should check out Party Hard. Party Hard is a great game. We've talked about
It's
this.
such a good game. I'm kind of jealous. I probably should check the emails. I might have one. Did they just give it to you, or did you ask for
I
it?
had asked for it, but
Oh,
it was
okay.
super easy. So Party Hard, we have talked about it, but in case you haven't listened to our old episodes, it's like it is kind of pixelated. I wouldn't say 8-bit exactly, but it's the story of this serial killer who is fed up with loud parties and goes to these different parties
Such a good game.
and just stabs people. You can hide bodies.
Murder, motherfucker.
If people see you kill people, they call the police. The police will come and get you, and then the game's over. But there's different traps you can set in the environment. Like the first one, there's a speaker that you can set up to electrocute everybody. There's a gasoline can that blows up a room. And then the levels like change. Like there's some random elements. Like sometimes there'll be a car parked out front, which you can turn on and it'll run over a ton of people. Sometimes the car won't be there. Sometimes it'll be a meth lab in the back. Sometimes there won't. A lot of variant. Like the basic layout of the level will be the same, but like the people in it and the traps and stuff will change, so it gives some replayability that way. And then the music itself is really good. Like, I legitimately
It's
love.
probably my favorite soundtrack.
I may have driven around with the soundtrack playing a couple times. It's I don't know how to describe it.
I can pull it up for you. Hold on.
Yeah, please do. So speaking of, I guess, soundtracks,
Okay.
I associate this game with the 70s. Just the whole
Party Hard?
Nope. Leisure Suit Larry. This is the Party Hard music. I'll talk about Leisure Suit and Larry for a minute. Let's wallow in the. Oh, there you go. I like this one.
This could probably go good with Leisure Suit Larry.
Totally. So Leisure Suit Larry. Total. It was a very popular point-click adventure games back in the 80s.
Boobies!
I had a couple games in like the Xbox 360 era, and he's back.
Leisure Suit Larry, magna cum laude.
This game's funny. Like, there's all sorts of visual gags in the environment, like the porn store having sperm door handles.
Sperm door handles, yeah.
Like the Apple store looking like a
It's
giant.
a big vagina.
No, it's a penis.
Oh, no, the Apple logo, sorry.
The Apple logo is a vagina, and then they have these fake, like, social media platforms like Instacrab and Timber instead of Tinder.
Yeah.
Very satirical. And
Very good.
I love that you go on missions or like Tinder dates.
Yeah.
It's pretty funny.
You have to get your
There was this
your Tinder score up.
right, and just to get my Tinder account, I had to do this disgusting mission with these Apple store employees that involved getting them dirty panties, and
Nice.
yeah, but these panties were dirty in not at all a sexy way.
Nice.
They were so dirty.
Was Larry even disgusted, or was he like, yes?
Any sane person would be disgusted, but apparently not the Apple employee, because he took the panties and was like, yeah, and
Nice.
helped hook me with the Tinder account. So yeah, it's great. Sometimes they talk but fortunately you can skip the dialogue if you just read it, because it is voice acted, which is cool.
Yeah.
But if there's like 3 or 4 sentences, it's like okay, I just want to, all right, and it's cool. You can push a button and skip it.
That's cool.
Yeah, you get around the different areas, like the fake Uber. It like skewers like every social media platform and app out there you can imagine, from Uber to Tinder to Instagram.
That's cool.
It's fun.
It's all fun.
I'm enjoying it so far. All right, moving on, because I had a lot of games this week. I talked about it last week, but I want to touch on it again because it's so good.
Red Dead Redemption 2?
No, we'll get to that, because once we start talking about that, you just go on for like 20 minutes.
Okay.
Astrobot Rescue. This is the game that legitimizes PlayStation VR for me. Like, this is a game that you cannot play on anything else, and it's new and it's fresh, and it's like, I don't know, it's like...
Tell me why it's so good, Tim.
It's a platformer like I've never seen a platformer. It's like if like us sitting in this room could control a little robot that was jumping up on your shelves and going all around us.
Okay.
Like, not just...
That would be epic as shit.
That's what it's like.
Okay.
Because in a platformer, usually you're kind of going forward, and it's just,
you're just going up.
or you're side-scrolling, or even like Mario, you're just like running around in a world in a field. But this is like, it legitimately feels like you are in the space, and the little guy is jumping around you. And the music is good, and the characters are fun.
So you're
and
moving
cute.
your head, you're moving your body to look around.
No, I mean, you're sitting in a chair, and that's a smart decision. You're sort of a fixed point. When you move through the environment, you start to move forward.
Okay.
But it's truly immersive. That's what VR should be in some ways. It's hard for me.
Motion sickness?
No, not at all.
Nice.
None. That's because of the fixed point of reference.
Okay.
But sometimes you can't see exactly what you need to see, and you will tilt your head forward and look around the corner, and that's just amazing. Like that, like you sometimes there's a thing blocking the way, and you hit it with your head.
That's cool.
It's very much, you feel like you are in the space.
Nice.
I really want you to play it because I can't describe it very well.
Okay.
And like a video of it doesn't really show you what it feels like to
No,
play.
yeah.
And like I said, the production value is really cool. Like, these little Astrobots are not like a big IP that everyone's heard of, but they are fleshed out really well. The music's really good. It's just so good. It's really good. It makes me genuinely excited for an aspect of the PlayStation 4 that I'd almost given up on, frankly. Between that and Tetris, Tetris Effect just came out too. But this game is so good, I haven't played Tetris Effect because...
Really?
Yeah.
Has your wife played Tetris Effect?
No.
Oh, shit.
I don't know if she'll like it. It might be too busy for her.
What? But she likes Tetris.
I'm going to get back to Tetris. I've also heard there's another game called Beat Saber, where you're like strobing like lightsabers to the beat of the music. That's really good.
I've seen videos of that before.
But yeah, between those 3 games, and there's a game I talked about earlier called Moss, like there is a legitimate reason to have a PlayStation VR now if you have a PlayStation 4.
If you're into these type.
Sure. I think you would like Astrobot. I really do.
That one sounds like it'd be fun. I'm actually very interested in the Tetris Effect as well. So
I think you would like both of those for different reasons.
Yeah.
And that is finally the end of my games list this week.
All right,
that's why I didn't have anything to talk about this week, because I was playing
my
games.
phone's dead, or I was going to play Wild West music for you.
Aw.
But I've been playing a lot of Red Dead Redemption 2.
Yeah.
And the one thing I will say about my Arthur Morgan is he is an...
Your son okay?
Demons are coming out of the bathroom right now. He is the exact opposite of a racist, because back in the time of the Wild West, it's right after the Civil War, and there is a lot of hate on African Americans and Mexicans and basically anybody who is not blatantly white.
Mm-hmm.
And I was kind of on the fence because he runs in the gang that he's in. There is a black gentleman, a Native American, and I think there's a Mexican too. I haven't done a lot of missions with this one guy yet. I'm hoping it plays out a little bit more. But I just did a random freaking quest for this dude that I was riding my horse through the freaking field. He was like, I need your help. And he's a drunk dude. He's stumbling around with a bottle in his hand. And I was like, well, get off my horse, pull my gun, see if this guy's going to try to take my horse or shoot me. Or see if he actually has an actual story. And I guess he got kicked out of his house, he got repossessed.
Wonder why.
Yeah, I wonder why. And anyways, he was like, if you ever go there, I want to have my grandfather's pistol and our ledger book and a pocket watch. So all right, cool. So I don't know, it was a few days ago or whatever. I happened to come across a part of this map where it was yeah, it has a big white circle around it, which means there's something that needs to happen there.
Okay.
And so I zoomed in on the map, found there's a random house I need to break into. It's all boarded up and everything. But stumbled around the house, got the items out of there, found that this guy was an actual slave owner.
Oh no.
And so his
the drunk guy, right?
Yeah, the drunk guy.
Okay.
So his ledger book, whereas in most of it is property and value and cash funds that you own and assets, his were all people.
That's fucked up.
And my character was instantly just the fuck is this? And just instantly just portrayed his hatred for racism. And so when we went back to get the book, the guy was pissed that we brought his watch back that was his granddad's and this old rusty gun. But was please tell me you got the ledger book so I can claim this property. And my fucking guy looked at him straight in the face and just fucking threw it in the fire that he had going.
Nice.
He was burnt the ledger book. And I was all right, Arthur Morgan is not a fucking racist.
Cool.
He fucking stands up for these people. And then instantly after that, I got back on my horse and rode off. And there was a madam in distress, and she's like, please sir, help me. So I got off my horse, and she fucking shot me.
The hell?
Yeah, and instantly 12 other fuckers started riding up on their horse trying to kill me.
So she was a decoy.
Yep. So I killed all of them.
Nice.
And I got reported for murder. And then I ran away.
Whatever, you were ambushed.
Yeah, well, the fucking law doesn't give a shit in the South, in the West.
Is the bounty system a pain in the ass?
At first it was.
Okay.
As I've learned the bounty system, if you get a bounty put on you, and it says wanted across the top, get the fuck out of there.
Okay.
Just fucking flee.
Does it diminish over time or something?
Slowly, like the stars in Grand Theft Auto, it'll slowly go down. And as long as they don't see your face, so kill everybody that sees you. And then...
Just like Party Hard.
Yep, just like Party Hard. But as long as they don't see your face and you run, they can't describe you and they can't figure out who you are. So your bounty goes away. So I'm still playing extremely good, trying to help everybody, trying to do the right thing. On the morality scale, my guy is an extremely good guy, and it's been a lot of fun. The story's really good. The story's kind of interesting, though. Like, playing Red Dead Redemption, the original game, which is the sequel to this game, seeing the connection between John Marston and his son, kind of perplexes me as to why John Marston gave a fuck about his son in Red Dead Redemption.
Okay.
And kind of leaves me like wondering like what's going to happen in the rest of the game that turns him around to actually be like a fucking father, because right now you're the father to John Marston's son, teaching him how to fish, or how to ride horses, how to basically do everything. And so I'm very curious as to where this is going to go story-wise, but I'm not really progressing the story. I'm just riding around.
You're doing the Zelda thing almost.
Hunting animals. Helping people when they need help. Upgrading my weapons.
Are those little side quests like, sir, please help me? Is there a variety in them, or are they kind of samey?
There's a variety in them. Like the go and get this guy's ledger book and his watch and stuff was just a random fucking mission.
Pretty unique.
There was another one that like came across a town. There was like a civil war. I think it was Union soldier. I can't remember. Union was blue, Confederates was gray, right?
Yes.
Was it? Right?
Yes.
Okay.
I thought you were into history.
I am, but I'm just making sure because I have
Union's blue.
Yeah,
Confederates
Union's
gray.
blue. So you come across some Union soldiers are like missing like an arm or a leg, and they need some cash. Well, one of them was like they needed. I can't remember like personal. They lost like a photo or something like that. Like Confederate soldier has been rumored to have it or something like that. So you want to get back the photo for them. And then did I tell you about the possible love of Arthur Morgan's life and her brother being in a cult?
No.
Oh yeah. So there's
What's the cult like based on?
Turtles.
What?
Turtles.
Like the world turtle, or the turtle that holds up the world on his
Oh,
back?
I'm not sure. I didn't give the guy enough fucking time. I just punched him in the face and took the girl's brother.
Okay, I would have thought you'd learn more about the cult.
I let him talk for a little bit, but he's whenever like okay.
You're like, tell me more. Got punch in the face.
Yeah, I was like, tell me more about the cult. Go, tell me more. And then they're like backing towards a cliff, and I was just like, y'all gonna fucking commit suicide. So then I like instantly pulled my gun. They all got pissed, and then the brother jumped on his horse and like started running. I had to chase the fucking brother down. I had to shoot the gun out of his hand because he was gonna commit suicide. Take him back to his sister, and they got on a train and left. I figure we're gonna see him again. I think Arthur Morgan's gonna end up getting married in this game. Pretty positive.
All right, cool.
Yeah, that or I'm gonna kill her. One or the other.
One or the other.
Yep.
Have you had time to play any other games?
Nope.
Not surprised.
I mean, I've had the time. Have I made the time? No.
No, I'm glad you're enjoying it. Sounds like your jam.
It is my jam. So,
but there are other games coming out.
I could talk about it more if you'd like.
No, it's okay. Let's talk about games that are coming out this week because they're trying to. It's kind of the end of the year where a bunch are coming out now.
Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Here we go. ATV Drift and Tricks Definitive Edition, Xbox One. Achutong. Hold on, it's my fault. Tim's trying to play music.
I'm trying to play some music underneath you. There you go.
Achutong, Chulu Tactics, PS4, Battlefield 5, PS4, PC, Xbox One, Beat Saber VR, PS4, Bendy and the Ink Machine, PS4, Xbox One. That looks up your alley.
No, I want to play Beat Saber.
Okay, well, Bendy the Ink Machine looks pretty
Yeah,
good. Boxing Apocalypse VR, I want to play that, PS4. Crow the Legend, PS4. Farming Simulator 19, that's all Q, PC, PS4, Xbox One, Flashback, PS4. Gundamonius?
That's cute.
Gundamonius?
Yeah, Gundam is like the robot.
Yeah, Gundamonius, I think is actually the name of it. PS4. Mecho Wars Desert Ashes. PS4 Vita. Slay Away Camp Butcher's Cut Vita. Squishies VR. PS4, Storm Boy, PS4, Switch, Warframe, Nintendo Switch, YouTuber's Life, Oh My God Edition, PS4, Switch, Xbox One, Desktop Soccer, Nintendo Switch, Eternal Xbox One, Nero Blocks, Xbox One, SteamWorld Dig 2, Xbox One, ATV Drift and Tricks, Switch, Adventures of Burnin' Tram, Fiddle, Episode 2, A Bleaker Predicament, Nintendo Switch. Battery Jam, Nintendo Switch. BB and Tina, Adventures with Horses, Nintendo Switch. BB Bloxburg, Big Broom Race 3, Nintendo Switch. Gem Crash, Nintendo Switch. I Am the Hero, Xbox One. It's a Zelda knockoff. Miss Splosions Man, Nintendo Switch, which is like Miss Spider-Man.
That's weird because that was a Xbox 360 arcade title.
Weird.
That was exclusive on Xbox. So if that's come out on Switch, is strange.
Nidhogg 2, Nintendo Switch. Panda Hero, Switch. Party Hard, Nintendo
Yeah,
Switch.
stab.
Stab, stab, stab.
You need to try this game. It's so good.
Please don't touch anything. Nintendo Switch. Steamberg Switch. Titanic VR. I want to play that. PS4. Waku Waku Sweet Switch.
What's it called again?
Waku Waku Sweet.
All right.
World of One. Xbox One. Zeus Quest Remastered. Nintendo Switch. And Achutong Chong Chong Tactics.
Oh, that's the one where like there's Nazis and Cthulhu.
Oh, really?
But it's the RTS, the type of game I don't play.
Gotcha.
I
Xbox
love
One.
the aesthetic.
Forever Forest, which is a forest you walk around forever. You can never escape.
It's like
Nintendo
the
Switch.
Lost Woods in Zelda, but that's the whole game.
Exactly. So,
It's a lot of games.
yeah. And until next week, guys, don't forget to check us out at facebook.com/Plug and Play Show, Twitter and Instagram at Plug and Play Cast, youtube.com/Plug and Play Gamer. And until next week, don't forget to prime and shine.
I kind of want to stab some zombies now.
Let's stab some zombies.